Most people think eating one meal a day is just an extreme way to lose weight or shrink your stomach. The truth is that you might be accidentally starving the most important part of your body without even realizing it. The real magic of the OMAD lifestyle is not about what happens to your waistline, but what happens to your gut microbiome. Inside your digestive system right now, there are trillions of tiny living things like bacteria and fungi that run your life.
These little guys decide how much energy you have and even how happy you feel on a daily basis. When you go 23 hours without eating, you are creating a massive shift in how this internal world operates. In this video, we are going to look at exactly how a long fast changes your bacterial colonies for the better.
We will talk about the secret cleaning cycle your body uses and why most people are accidentally stopping it. You will learn which foods are non-negotiable for your one meal and how to prevent the common problem of constipation. We are also going to dive into the latest science to see what researchers are finding out about this eating pattern.
By the end of this, you will have a complete roadmap for keeping your gut healthy while fasting.
Let's start by looking at the environment you create when you stop eating for most of the day. Your gut is like a busy garden, and the bacteria inside are the plants that grow there. Some of these plants are beautiful and helpful, but others are like weeds that try to take over the whole space.
The bad bacteria in your gut absolutely love one thing more than anything else, and that is sugar.
When you eat all day long, you are essentially throwing fertilizer on those weeds every couple of hours. By switching to one meal a day, you are cutting off that constant supply of sugar and processed carbs. This process essentially starves out the harmful bacteria that cause inflammation and cravings. While the bad guys are struggling, the beneficial bacteria actually start to get stronger and more resilient. It is like doing a controlled burn in a forest to let the strong trees grow without being choked out. However, you have to be very careful because when you do finally eat that one meal, it counts for everything.
You are essentially deciding which species of bacteria you want to invite back to the party.
This is why I always tell people that fermented foods are not just an option, but a total requirement for OMAD. Think of foods like raw sauerkraut or spicy kimchi as a fresh shipment of good guys for your gut.
Eating a few bites of these fermented treats at the start of your meal provides a massive dose of live probiotics. These are the active workers that help break down your food and keep your immune system sharp.
You can also look into things like plain Greek yogurt or kefir if you enjoy dairy products. Even a small glass of kombucha or a bowl of miso soup can make a huge difference in your microbial diversity. But just putting the bacteria in there isn't enough because you have to give them something to eat as well. This brings us to the concept of prebiotics, which act like a high-quality fertilizer for your good bacteria. Prebiotics are types of fiber that your human body cannot actually digest on its own. They pass through your stomach and small intestine until they reach the colon where the bacteria live. Once they get there, your gut bugs have a feast and produce healthy fats called short-chain fatty acids. These fats are amazing because they help repair the lining of your gut and reduce overall body inflammation. Some of the best sources of prebiotics you should include in your one meal are garlic and onions. Leeks and asparagus are also fantastic options that provide the specific types of fuel your microbes crave. If you like grains, you can look at oats or even slightly green bananas for their resistant starch. By combining probiotics and prebiotics in your one meal, you are setting your gut up for massive success. Now we need to talk about the secret cleaning system that only turns on when you are fasting. Most people have never heard of the migrating motor complex or the MMC, but it is a total game changer. Think of the MMC as a powerful industrial vacuum cleaner that moves through your small intestine.
It creates a series of strong muscular waves that push old food particles and bacteria out of the way.
The problem is that this vacuum cleaner is very shy and it will not turn on if you are eating.
In fact, even a small snack or a sugary drink will cause the MMC to stop immediately.
It usually takes at least 4 hours after your last bite of food for this cleaning cycle to even begin. When you are on a standard diet where you eat every 3 hours, your cleaning crew never gets to work. This leads to a buildup of old waste and can allow bad bacteria to grow in places they don't belong. This is often the root cause of bloating and that heavy feeling many people have after eating.
Because you are fasting for 23 hours on OMAD, you are giving your MMC hours of uninterrupted time. This allows your body to perform a deep clean every single day, which is incredibly rare in the modern world. It helps prevent a condition called SIBO, which is when too many bacteria move into the small intestine. The MMC keeps the traffic flowing in the right direction, so your digestion stays smooth and efficient.
However, there is a big challenge that many people face when they first start this journey. Some people notice that they start having trouble with constipation once they switch to eating once a day. This happens because your colon has a lot more time to absorb water from your waste while you fast.
If you aren't careful, your stool can become dry and very difficult to pass through the system.
The first way to fight this is to make sure you are getting an incredible amount of fiber in your meal. You shouldn't just eat a burger and call it a day, because you need the bulk that comes from plants. I recommend filling at least half of your plate with high-fiber vegetables like broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Chia seeds and flax seeds are also like secret weapons for keeping things moving along. They absorb a lot of water and create a gel-like texture that helps everything slide through easily. The second part of the equation is your hydration strategy, which most people get completely wrong.
You should not try to drink all of your water during your 1-hour eating window.
If you chug 2 liters of water while you eat, you will actually dilute your stomach acid. This makes it much harder for your body to break down the protein and nutrients in your big meal.
Instead, you should be sipping water steadily throughout the entire 23-hour fasting period.
This keeps your colon hydrated and ensures that the waste stays soft enough to move. You can also add a tiny pinch of sea salt to your water to help your cells actually absorb the moisture. This helps maintain your electrolyte balance, which is vital for the muscles in your gut to work. Remember that your gut is a muscle, and it needs the right minerals to contract and relax properly. If you stay hydrated and eat enough fiber, you will find that your digestion becomes better than ever. You might even find that you become more regular than you were when you were eating 3 meals. Now let's look at what the current scientific research is saying about this way of eating. Studies on time-restricted feeding show that it can actually increase the diversity of your gut bacteria. In the world of gut health, diversity is the absolute gold standard for a long and healthy life. A diverse gut is like a strong ecosystem that can handle stress and fight off dangerous pathogens. Some researchers have found that fasting increases a specific bacteria called Akkermansia. This particular bug is famous for strengthening the mucus layer that protects your gut lining.
A thick mucus layer is your best defense against something called leaky gut syndrome.
When your gut lining is strong, you are less likely to deal with brain fog or skin issues. This leads us to the gut-brain axis, which is the physical connection between your belly and your head.
Your gut bacteria actually produce a huge portion of the serotonin that makes you feel happy.
By fixing your gut through OMAD, you are literally changing the chemistry of your brain.
Many people report feeling a huge boost in their mood and mental clarity after a few weeks.
This isn't just because of weight loss, but because their gut is finally sending the right signals. You should also be wary of relying solely on expensive probiotic pills to do the work for you. Science shows that bacteria from real food survive the trip to your colon much better than pills. Focus on getting your bugs from the grocery store instead of the supplement aisle whenever possible.
Try to find a local source of raw honey or fermented pickles that haven't been heated up. Heat kills the beneficial bacteria, so you want to look for items in the refrigerated section.
It is also important to listen to your body and notice how different foods make you feel. If a certain vegetable makes you extremely bloated, you might need to cook it longer or try a different one. Everyone's microbiome is unique, like a fingerprint, so what works for me might be different for you. The goal is to find a set of core foods that make your gut feel energized and calm.
As you continue with OMAD, you will notice that your taste buds actually start to change.
You will stop craving the fake sugary stuff and start wanting the real whole foods your bugs need. This is a sign that you have successfully shifted the balance of power inside your digestive tract.
You are no longer a slave to the bad bacteria that want you to eat junk food all night long.
Instead, you are the boss of a healthy and thriving internal community that supports your goals. OMAD is a powerful tool for a gut reset, but it requires a bit of planning to get the best results. Focus on that 23-hour window for the cleaning cycle and make that one meal a nutritional masterpiece.
Keep your water levels high, and don't forget those fermented foods to keep the population diverse.
If you want to master every single part of this lifestyle, you should check out the other videos I made. I have a whole playlist that breaks down the science of metabolism and energy in much more detail. Click the playlist on the screen right now to dive deeper into the world of OMAD success.